Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Todd. This is Todd. For today's video, I'm going to be making strawberry crisp. For this, you're going to need 830 grams of fresh strawberries. I have 800 here. It's only because I don't have a strawberry huller, so I just snip the tops off. And to slice those, I just used a vegetable slicer, just like this. Something quick and easy. You're going to need 50 grams of sugar. That is 1/4 cup of sugar, and for the strawberries, that's going to be about 2 pounds. After it's been hulled or the tops cut off or whatever. Then I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract right here, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then in this bowl over here, I have 120 grams of flour. That is 1 cup. I have 68 grams of old-fashioned rolled oats. I am not sure what that is off the top of my head, so I will have to put that on the screen in editing. Then I have 270 grams of sugar. That is going to be... And then I have 1 tablespoon of molasses right here, and that is to make brown sugar in the bowl. I don't buy brown sugar because why not? I just get a gallon of blackstrap molasses, and I can make hundreds, if not like 1,000 pounds worth of brown sugar out of that gallon. Plus I use it for other things other than making brown sugar. But then I also have half a teaspoon of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in this bowl. Okay, so I'm back. My butter's melted. This took about 10 minutes in the microwave since it was frozen before putting it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and this here and set that off to the back. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to go ahead and dump my sugar in, my vanilla, and I am going to grab another rubber spatula here, and I'm going to just stir this until the sugar is pretty much dissolved. Those are supposed to stay in the bowl, not attempt to run away. So I'm just going to let this kind of sit here and let the sugar kind of extract some of the liquid from the strawberries for a little bit. I'm going to say maybe 2 minutes or so, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. It's been about 2 minutes, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of liquid in here now. Bring that closer up. You can see there's quite a bit of liquid in here now. And something I'm going to add that the original recipe does not have is a little bit of lemon juice. Just to add a little bit of acidity to this. I'm going to do about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. This is an optional step. I kind of like it. It gives just a little tartness to it. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my cornstarch. And I'm going to go ahead and just mix this until that cornstarch is completely absorbed. All the liquid that it can. This might take a minute or so. Alright, so that's good enough right there. I think I actually might add a little more cornstarch. So I will go ahead and get that. I don't think this was actually quite 3 tablespoons. It maxes out at 2. So go ahead and just get that incorporated. And if it does kind of look a little runny like mine is, it will definitely thicken up as it cooks. So alright, I think that is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a round cake pan here. So I'm going to grab a paper towel, as I am going to use some avocado oil. I am going to use this as a release agent. Now I would prefer to use a little bit of butter, but my butter is cold in the fridge, so it's not really spreadable. Alternatively, if you would want to, you could use some sort of aerosol propelled oil like Pam or something. I don't like to use that stuff that much. I actually got this for making homemade suet cakes for birds, so it's a release agent for that. But getting back to the topic at hand here, I'm going to go ahead and dump in those strawberries into my prepared baking dish. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and just even these out. Like so. And I'm going to switch spots with this. Now that my butter is melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in my molasses. I'm going to grab a smaller rubber spatula here. And just scrape that one off with the other one. And then add in my melted butter. And I'm going to go ahead and just stir this until it's combined, which that should not take long. It is going to come out kind of lumpy and thick like this. Since I used my molasses instead of brown sugar, I'm going to actually mix this a little longer than what my recipe says to. Now, if you would want to add like baking powder to this to kind of make this come out fluffy, kind of like you would see in a crumble, then you could do that. Make it a strawberry crumble. It's really the only difference in this topping is there's no leavening in here, so it's not going to kind of rise. Okay, so I'm just trying to break up all the bigger pieces. Get that sugar back in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring my strawberries back over here. Grab that spatula again that I just threw in the sink. And I'm going to go ahead and just dump this mixture right on top of my strawberries. And I'm going to just kind of level this out. Alright, so this is going to bake in a preheated oven for 35 to 40 minutes until it's all bubbly and the top is nice and golden brown. And you're going to want to let it cool for about 15 minutes before you would start eating this. And it is really good served with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and make sure to smash that like button. If you enjoy the content I'm putting out, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for coming along with me on this journey of mine.